What's good? It's your friendly neighborhood manga feed. What if being a hero wasn't about strength, but about how many people believed in you? To Be Hero X isn't just another superhero story. It's an animated anthology that takes fame, trust, and public perception and turns them into a power system. And somehow, through CGI and 2D animation, and wildly different characters, it sticks the landing every single time. I'm a man drowning in a plethora of manga. And today, I gotta talk about To Be Hero X because Donghua, right now, they're putting out elite level storytelling. I've never really been on an anthology. I've never been an anthology guy, but if it's not on To Be Hero X's level, I don't want it. The writing, the animation, transitions, the emotional payoff. This series is immaculate. The core idea is simple, but genius. Power equals trust value. Think social media clout meets My Hero Academia's hero ranking system. The more the public believes in you, the stronger you become. Visually, the show switches effortlessly between CGI and 2D animation up until a certain point. Then they just stick with the 2D animation. But what really blew me away is how every character's story weaves into the longer narrative. It's amazing. You think you're following one protagonist, and then the show reminds you everyone matters. Nice's replacement. We start with Nice's replacement. Literally just a regular guy from marketing who wants to be your hero. He idolizes Nice. He likes Nice's girlfriend. Then reality hits. Their relationship manufactured. Their image for ratings. And what happens to her afterward? Yeah. This show does not pull punches. This is where I realized a good story is one you can't predict. I say that all the time. And To Be Hero X stays unpredictable. E-Soul. Then we get E-Soul, a regular high school kid with a crush, a best friend, and a dream. But when his friend gets mistaken for him, everything changes. Admiration turns into resentment. A fan becomes a rival. And the twist involving the shopkeeper? Cold. Absolutely cold. Queen? Queen is one of the best written female characters in the series, aside from Lolly, but like I said, we're only talking about the characters I really mess with. She climbs her way from the number one hero to the number one hero, but she doesn't pretend it was all fair. Nepotism played a role, privilege opened doors, but she still earned her place. Her journey from genius prodigy to isolated perfectionist to someone who finally finds real friendship with Lucky Sian and Little Johnny is genuinely satisfying. And her fights, clean, ruthless, earned. Ghostblade, I would say the emotional core, but the most endearing character in the show, Ghostblade. This man becomes popular by doing the impossible in a world obsessed with noise. He says nothing. A silent, stoic butcher turned hero. He meets a woman who barely speaks either. They connect without words. Then comes the twist with his daughter. And that's when the show hits you emotionally. Ghostblade goes from not wanting to speak to desperately wanting to talk to his daughter. but his power and trust value literally prevent him from speaking. That is poetic tragedy. And the conclusion involving little Johnny's dad, perfect. No side notes. What it all means. Every character in To Be Hero X starts off chasing validation. I would say except for Ghostblade. By the end, they're forced to confront a harder truth. Popularity doesn't equal fulfillment. Power doesn't equal happiness. Ghostblade learns silence has a cost. Queen learns strength doesn't replace connection. Esol learns admiration can curdle into obsession. And X stays snapping. Thanos level menace, Avengers level threat. But even he exists within the system of belief. The series asks one brutal question: who are you when the crowd stops believing? Also, we have the narrative with the businesses and the people controlling the heroes, which is really good because it just shows how corrupt the system. Think of The Boys. It's like My Hero and The Boys, but not with the sus stuff from The Boys. But like, there's a lot of similarities from The Boys and My Hero in To Be Hero X. But again, it's its own story, which I value a lot. And if you haven't watched this series, again, I don't want to talk too much if you haven't. So that's why most of my videos, I talk a little bit about it so that I can get people excited because I want you to watch it. I really hope I gave To Be Hero X enough praise here because I genuinely had a blast watching it. This isn't just a superhero anthology. It's a commentary on fame, trust, and identity, wrapped up in top tier animation with amazing storytelling. If you've seen it, let me know your favorite character. If you haven't, fix that. Like and subscribe. If you're vibing with the tribe, I'll catch y'all in the next video, my G. You already know.